Now if you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits?
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most impressive choreographed numbers in musicals and movies. Spoilers ahead.
It's another day of sun.
Number 30, Revolting Children, Roald Dahl's Matilda the Musical. This is proof that age and skill do not correlate. After finally ridding Cruncham Hall of the dictatorial Miss Trunchbull, the students celebrate in the best way possible, a jovial dance. Revolting Children, words highlighting their new liberation and the insults they suffered, is high energy from the very first note. Once they bust through the doors of the classroom and into the hallway, things kick into high gear.
We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs, using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting's done. And we'll have the trunchbull bolting, we're revolting.
They dance their way through the school, executing flawless choreography. They even dabble in highly specialized moves, incorporating things like acrobatics and parkour. You can see the pent-up emotion finally being released, culminating in them tearing down Trunchbull's statue. It's the cherry on top of an already perfect climax. Number 29, I've Had the Time of My Life, Dirty Dancing.
Sorry about the disruption, folks. But I always do the last dance of the season. But this year somebody told me not to. So I'm gonna do my kind of dancing with a great partner.
In a film completely centered around dance, it's hard to choose just one to highlight. However, the finale takes the cake. Set to I've Had the Time of My Life, it opens with a sizzling duet between Baby and Johnny, whose chemistry is palpable as they glide across the stage together.
So we take each other's hand, 'cause we seem to understand the urgency.
I think she gets this from me.
Things heat up even more when he leaps off onto the floor before busting some impeccable moves and getting folks in the audience to join him. It all builds up to Baby jumping into his arms and being lifted above the crowd, a choice that was reportedly executed for the first time the day of filming. Now, it's one of the most recognizable moments in the entire movie. Number 28, The Time Warp, The Rocky Horror Picture Show. It only makes sense that a film satirizing its own genre would extend that to its musical numbers.
You're spaced out on sensation, like you're under sedation. Let's do time warp again.
In the Rocky Horror Picture Show, Brad and Janet are introduced to the kooky characters of Dr. Frankenfurter's castle via Time Warp. With lyrics constantly explaining what to do, it's both a perfect lampooning of the style and an example on how it should be done.
It's just a jump to the left. With your hands on your hips.
It manages to ride the line between comedy and skill perfectly, through everything from the exaggerated execution of the choreography to the solo tap break. The campy moves have even bled from the screen to the crowd, with audience members being encouraged to dance along during showings. Number 27, Shall We Dance? The King and I. Sometimes the best character development happens through dance. Throughout The King and I, Anna and the titular monarch have an often contentious relationship. That all finally begins to change with Shall We Dance?
Why do you stop?
Oh.
You dance pretty. Go on, go on, go on.
Oh, Your Majesty, I didn't realize. After all, I'm not a dancing girl. In England, no woman would dance alone while a man is looking at her.
But you will dance with strange man, holding hands, etc.
Yes, but not always a stranger. Usually a very good friend.
Good, then we'll dance together. You show me.
During the number, she attempts to teach him the polka, with several comedic missteps along the way. When the two finally overcome their initial awkwardness and truly connect, a switch is flipped.
Was Like this. Now?
They seem to fly around the grandiose ballroom in perfect time, executing the classic dance as their feelings come to the surface. It is a moment of pure joy and levity.
Come. We'll do it again.
Number 26, Prove Me Wrong, White Nights. Two different worlds coming together will always make for a great story, through both words and movement.
Come on, teacher. Well, this is the last time I'm doing this. Let's show him how effective you have been.
In White Nights, Kolya and Raymond couldn't be any more different, with the former's focus in ballet and the latter's in tap. Yet these completely different styles blend together seamlessly during a routine set to Prove Me Wrong. There's a fantastic fusion, combining the grace and dramatic moves found in ballet with the precise floor work and effortless coolness of tap. The pair moves in tandem, performing each step with their own unique flair. With this number, they strengthen their bond and prove why they're masters of their respective crafts. Number 25, Rich Man's Frug, Sweet Charity. This isn't just a routine, it's a cinematic masterpiece. Bob Fosse's work is unbeatable, and that's proven throughout 1969's Sweet Charity. One of the defining pieces is the Rich Man's Frug, a sweeping, 3-movement long number filled with highly stylized and angular moves. It was inspired by the Frug, a dance that was popular at the time, allowing him to capture the very essence of the decade in just one sequence. Highlighted with exaggerated poses and a swanky attitude throughout, it slowly builds up to a rousing call and response finale that helps the number end with a bang. It has since gone on to inspire choreography across different mediums, cementing its place as one of the most iconic routines ever. Number 24, Dream Ballet, Oklahoma.
Out of my dreams and into your arms I long to fly.
Sometimes words aren't needed to convey emotion. When done right, everything that needs to be said can be expressed purely through dance. Oklahoma proves this with the Dream Ballet, a sprawling, roughly 15-minute-long number with no singing. It serves as a deep glimpse into Laurie's dilemma with the love triangle she finds herself in, reflecting her innermost emotions. Every moment, from the crowd work highlighted by the ensemble to the fight between Curly and Judd at the end, is steeped in drama and elegance. It's an absolute vibe masterclass in utilizing movement as a plot device, and paved the way for other musicals to do the same.
Laurie. Time to go to the party.
Number 23, You're All the World to Me, Royal Wedding.
I used to close my eyes and pretend I could dance all over the floor, walls, even the ceiling.
If you ever learn to do that, I can get you a very good booking.
A little movie magic can go a long way. Indeed, Royal Wedding pulls off one of the greatest numbers and practical effects of its time, using an ironing board for its camera and a rotating barrel. This Fred Astaire solo features him singing about the love of his life before breaking into dance.
You're all places that leave me breathless, and no wonder you're all the world to me.
While it starts out as a traditional routine, he soon leaves the floor in favor of the walls and ceiling. The rotating set perfectly gives off the illusion of him dancing sideways and upside down, all while performing show-stopping steps. It is still considered some of Astaire's best work. Number 22. Scott and Fran's Paso Doble, Strictly Ballroom. This might be one of the most unforgettable climaxes among all dance films. Baz Luhrmann's directorial debut was a smashing success, not just in filmmaking, but in dance. The star-crossed partnership between rebellious professional Scott and amateur Fran culminates in their triumphant dance at the Pan-Pacific Grand Prix. With a mix of Spanish flamenco and ballroom convention, the passionate choreography is made even more intense by Paul Mercurio and Tara Maurice's electric chemistry. And after Fife has the music cut, the audience's clapping to the rhythm allows Scott and Fran to dance a true Paso Doble. This scene is a winner in every way. Number 21. Too Darn Hot, Kiss Me Kate, 2019 revival. Cole Porter's Tony Award-winning musical follows the behind-the-scenes drama between two exes as they struggle to play the leads in their production of Shakespeare's The Taming of the Shrew. In the 2019 Broadway revival, choreographer Warren Carlyle created a showstopper with the Too Darn Hot number. Brilliantly led by James T. Lane and Corbin Bleu, the choreography is exhilarating and intricate, building up to an epic climax that is guaranteed to bring down the house. Incorporating some great tap work from Bleu, the number sizzles like a firecracker throughout. No need to consult the Kinsey report on this one. It's hot. Number 20. Manson Trio, Pippin. With a winning score by Stephen Schwartz, this meta musical tells the story of young Prince Pippin, a son of King Charlemagne, as performed by a troupe of players. Among the scenes they enact is a battle against the Visigoths, which includes this incredible routine performed by the leading player and two other dancers. Choreographed by Bob Fosse himself, the Manson Trio is filled with modern insouciance and jazz charm, offering an ironic contrast with the bloody depiction of war violence. The result is a tongue-in-cheek satire that deflates whatever grandeur one can find in war.
Ta-da!
Number 19. Anything Goes, 2011 revival. The world has gone mad today, but it's certainly not because of this classic. Another standard by Cole Porter, this wry, tongue-in-cheek lament about the lax state of contemporary life is very much relevant today. In the 2011 revival, the scene especially features breathtaking tap dancing choreography courtesy of Kathleen Marshall. The synchronicity of the dancers is beyond impressive, requiring tons of stamina, discipline, and power from both the ensemble and Sutton Foster playing Reno Sweeney. It's a show-stopping number, inevitably bringing down the house every time. Number 18. Big Spender, Sweet Charity. This iconic Bob Fosse choreographed number is one for the history books.
The minute you walked in the joint, I could see you were a man of distinction, a real big spender.
In this unforgettable number, the dance hall hostesses of the Fandango Ballroom proposition all the big spenders out there. The resulting routine is jaw-dropping, featuring some signature carefully calibrated Fosse moves in which less is more, which are broken up with moments of frenetic dancing.
Let me show you a
Good time, hey big spender. Hey big spender.
The result is both sexy and realistic, as the jaded dancers go through their pitch with all the energy, passion, and authenticity of a Walmart retail worker. Still, each individual dancer's personality shines, thanks to Fosse's precision and attention to detail. And when they act together, it's nothing less than stunning. We wish we could spend more time on this number.
Fun, last, good time. Fun, last, good time. How's about it, palsy? Yeah.
Number 17. What a Feeling, Flashdance. This hit film's music video style presentation influenced a number of films, including Footloose, Top Gun, and Purple Rain.
In a world made of steel, made of stone.
The film follows steel mill worker and aspiring professional ballerina Alex Owens. In this climactic scene, she auditions for the Pittsburgh Conservatory of Dance and Repertory to great success. Danced chiefly by Maureen Jahan as the main body double for Jennifer Beals, this number combines the best of ballet and the physical power of breakdancing. The result is a graceful, sinewy performance with perfectly executed spins and leaps. The judges were clearly filled with that feeling, and so are we. Number 16. The Jellicle Ball, Cats. No list would be complete without Andrew Lloyd Webber's blockbuster dance musical about, you guessed it, cats. These Jellicle cats must decide which of their number is to be reborn to the Heaviside layer, complete with auditions and introductions. Each individual cat's number is impressive in its own way, but by far the most significant dance sequence is the group revel at the Jellicle Ball. The scene features a variety of different dance styles, from ballet to jazz to modern 80s breakdance. It's the perfect showcase of all the cat cast's talents and personalities. Number 15. Step in Time, Mary Poppins. Those who've seen this classic 60s film no doubt have this sequence living rent-free in their minds.
Get your knees up, get your knees up, stepping time, get your knees up, stepping time, never need a reason, never need a rhyme, get your knees up, stepping time. Round the chimney, round the chimney, stepping time, round the chimney, stepping time, never need a reason, never need a rhyme, round the chimney, stepping time.
Jack of all trades Bert, played by Dick Van Dyke, leads his fellow chimney sweeps in an energetic and epic rooftop dance. With broad but complex choreography, the sweepers leap and tumble not only with grace and agility, but also in tandem. At some point, Van Dyke is swung over the ledge and defies gravity as he hovers in thin air. And then there is the iconic chimney choreography in the cityscape. The dance even segues into the Banks' own home and into the street. The scene took almost a month and a half to learn, and it shows. Kudos to choreographers Dee Wood and Mark Bro for this one. Number 14. El Tango de Roxanne, Moulin Rouge. Baz Luhrmann strikes again in this iconic jukebox musical.
You don't have to put on that red light.
A modern take on both La Traviata and La Bohème, Moulin Rouge skillfully reworks existing pop songs into its narrative. But this rearrangement of the Police's 1978 hit Roxanne is by far one of the most successful. The rough, passionate tango choreography of the ballroom dancers beautifully expresses the longing and jealousy of this scene, as Christian struggles with his fears of Satine sleeping with the Duke. The sharp music video style editing only augments the feeling of desperation and heartbreak. The presentation is nothing short of masterful. Number 13. Make 'Em Laugh, Singin' in the Rain. This classic film musical has too many great dance scenes to count.
Make 'em laugh, make 'em laugh. Don't you know everyone wants to laugh? My dad said be an actor, my son, but be a comical one.
Arguably the most technically impressive, however, is Donald O'Connor's dance as Cosmo gives Gene Kelly's Dawn a piece of showbiz advice. O'Connor's performance is not just nimble, he seems to flow like water in his flexibility and control, and in his demonstrative slapstick. With seemingly effortless spins, jumps, and backflips, this one-man performance also doubles as a masterclass in physical comedy, complete with pratfalls. Like the best dancers, O'Connor makes making 'em laugh look all too easy. Number 12. Seize the Day, Newsies. This box office bomb of a musical film became a cult favorite, but it became a bona fide hit when adapted for the Broadway stage. Choreographed by Christopher Gattelli, the stage version of Newsies is filled with epic, intricate dance numbers. Among these, perhaps the most impressive is the striking Newsboys' rallying cry, "Seize the Day." Alan Menken's rousing tune and Jack Feldman's inspirational lyrics are matched by energetic steps that incorporate balletic elements, performed to a fare thee well by some amazing dancers. Now that is a strike we'd like to join. Number 11. The Bottle Dance, Fiddler on the Roof. This classic musical is brilliant in so many ways, and the dancing is no exception. Legendary choreographer Jerome Robbins is responsible for the brilliant numbers, as well as the direction of the stage show as a whole. One routine in particular, during Motel and Zeitel's wedding, is a showstopper every time. This bottle dance was, in fact, inspired by Robbins' own research into Orthodox Jewish weddings. When he observed one drunken wedding guest put a bottle on his head, he turned that serendipitous moment into an outstanding four-person dance. Balancing a whole glass bottle on one's head is one thing. Kneeling and doing kicks while doing so is another. What a flex. Fortunately, the film version captured much of Robbins' work. Number 10. Barn Dance, 7 Brides for 7 Brothers. Speaking of technical prowess, we'd be remiss not to include this jaw-dropping dance sequence. In this barn scene, 6 brothers try to woo 6 women away from their suitors. Michael Kidd's choreography begins with a conventional line dance and ends in a stylized brawl. The winner? The brothers, of course. It's an exhilarating but technically demanding scene, involving dancing on wooden beams. Although Kidd wanted professional dancers in the role, his choreography is more athletic than balletic, suiting the characters of the rough woodsman. The result is a breathtaking, colorful array of gymnastic tumbling. These brothers have got stellar moves. Number 9. Cell Block Tango, Chicago. When it comes to musical choreography, there are few musicals with as great dancing as Bob Fosse's work in Chicago. The film adaptation is especially noteworthy for its excellent editing and adaptation, turning the showstopper Cell Block Tango into something truly legendary. Director Rob Marshall built upon the Fosse choreography in the film version, including male dancers to tango with the Merry Murderesses. He also added a symbolic touch, with the red scarf denoting their grisly demise. The climax with the 6 female inmates dancing in tandem builds to an epic conclusion. It's a tour de force that will go down in the annals of musical history. Number 8. Audition, 42nd Street. There is arguably no dance more quintessentially American than tap. The best of tap dancing combines foot agility with showmanship. These qualities are present in this iconic opening number from the 1980 musical 42nd Street, where dancers audition for the fictive musical Pretty Lady. Based on the 1933 film by the same name, this jukebox musical features choreography by Gower Champion, which informed and inspired the dancing in future productions. From the slow curtain rise on the dancing feet to the intense tap moves and smooth, seamless synchronicity, this number is a masterclass in choreography. Number 7. The Dance at the Gym, West Side Story. Where to begin with West Side Story? Jerome Robbins' work on this musical is legendary on all accounts. There's his choreography for the tense jazz number Cool, for instance, or the flamenco-inspired America, but our pick has to go for The Dance at the Gym. Beginning with the sensual blues swing and a stately promenade, the sequence quickly segues into the fiery mambo. This dance battle between the American Jets and the Puerto Rican Sharks allows the two groups to show off their own moves and culture. The Jets have the advantage of athleticism, while the Puerto Rican side delivers flair and passion. It's a dance masterpiece that makes us believe in rival gangs and the power of love at first sight. Number 6. All That Jazz, Chicago. The world of Chicago is a many-splendored one indeed.
It's just a noisy hall where there's a nightly brawl and all that jazz.
But it all begins with this opening number, sung by Velma Kelly as a solo act, right after her doing away with her sister and husband. It's the perfect tone for this 20s jazz age setting, a mesmerizing number about hot honky-tonk pianos, cold gin, and all that jazz.
Right up here is where I store the juice and all that jazz.
The sensual, risque choreography, whole body lifts, and twirls expresses the decadence, freedom, but also corruption and cynicism of the era. Among many great songs, All That Jazz is still the number most associated with the musical. Number 5. Lindy Hop, Hell's a Poppin'. You know a routine is good when the performers make the most impressive moves look effortless. Hell's a Poppin' may not be the first film that comes to mind when thinking of iconic dances, but one look at this scene will easily convince you otherwise.
This thing might turn into something. I'm mistaken, here comes something now.
It depicts the Lindy Hop, a blend of several styles that was popular during the Harlem Renaissance. Featuring the impeccable talents of Whitey's Lindy Hoppers, the piece is filled to the brim with everything from insane flips and lifts to footwork at breakneck speeds. While seemingly chaotic on the surface, there is a definite method to all the madness. The result is a highly impressive and underappreciated number that remains unreplicable. Number 4. One Reprise, a chorus line. The dance musical to end all dance musicals, this 70s juggernaut features the now classic choreography by Michael Bennett and Bob Avian.
Singular sensation, every little step she takes. One thrilling combination, every move that she makes.
There are so many examples of excellent dancing from this amazing show, but we have to give the prize to the one finale number, justly considered one of the best musical finales.
Moment in her presence, and you can forget the rest. For the girl is second best to none.
The one finale is a bittersweet ode to the chorus line itself, with a whole cast of dancers high-kicking it to a song about the lead. The seamless uniformity, the glittering gold costumes, the grandeur, all have had their mark on pop culture, with countless allusions and parodies. Number 3. Singin' in the Rain, Singin' in the Rain. Speaking of iconic numbers seared into pop culture consciousness, here is a love-struck Gene Kelly making film and musical history.
I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling, I'm happy again.
This number may seem so simple in execution, with Kelly's joyous tap dancing and splashing, and the song lilting and undemanding. But of course, great dancing is never as easy as it looks. It's the combination of all these elements that elevate the scene. And of course, there is Kelly's expert grace, control, and brilliant interaction with the physical environment. It doesn't even seem possible that Kelly had a 103-degree fever while filming this scene. Talk about being the consummate artiste. This one scene is the inspiration for many other homages and parodies, and it deserves it. Number 2. Jumpin Jive, Stormy Weather. Some of the best dances come from the most underrated works. Stormy Weather exemplifies this perfectly, with Jumpin Jive being one of the best choreographed and performed sequences to date. Backed by an electrifying jazz band, the moves are performed by the Nicholas Brothers, a duo known for their unique and impressive performances. They show off their impeccable tap dancing skills on tabletops and even a piano without a single hitch. Famous for their jump splits, the number builds to a maneuver where they perform their signature move while descending a staircase. The whole scene is the very definition of talent, one that Fred Astaire himself was reportedly particularly impressed by, dubbing it the greatest. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Town Called Malice, Billy Elliot. A raw, cathartic number that taps into Billy's frustrations. Hot Honey Rag, Chicago. Effortlessly capturing the essence of jazz and the era. You Can't Stop the Beat, Hairspray. A rousing routine that celebrates love and social progress. Thriller, 13 Going on 30. Nostalgia in the form of a flash mob. Time After Time, Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion. The perfect blend of skill and comedy that never gets old. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. An American in Paris, An American in Paris. To top this list, we have to go with a dance number that has all the qualities we've talked about so far and more. That must be An American in Paris, choreographed by Gene Kelly to George Gershwin's gorgeous symphonic jazz tone poem of the same name. This 17-minute ballet, depicting an American's romance with a Parisian girl, has so many wonderful moments it's hard to choose the standout ones. There's the dreamy first meeting scene, for instance, and the park duet. But there's also the achingly beautiful pas de deux, set to the gorgeous love theme, topped only by the triumphant ballroom entrance. It's an unforgettable journey, all without a single word spoken, and a tribute to the art of dancing itself. Which of these dance routines do you think has had the biggest impact? Let us know in the comments below.
You guys know we've got the talent. We've just got to work our asses off and trust our instincts.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.